Shemai GTA fans, this is the TVR Sagaris, or the Verlierer, which is about 700 grand in GTA, but it's going to be free if you win just 3 street races. Well, place top 3 in 3 street races for 3 days in a row. So definitely worth having this car. If you don't own it already, then you need to get it. As you can see here, I've got the purple with green pearlescent, and this is a classic of TVR. But we're going to do, sadly, a re-customization of this. Trying to find something that may or may not be better, but should be, I reckon we'll get on a par, Should be a nice customization job. So all the armor and brakes are done because I already own this vehicle, so that is nice. Let's go over to the exhaust, and customization wise, it's a matter of having that central one. I like the stock central exhaust, that is pretty damn good. But yeah, I think I do prefer these, but let's go stock just to go for something different. Dual doesn't do it for me. I think it's got to be the quad or the stock. Fenders. So these are the fenders. You can make a cleaner build by getting rid of those. So yeah, why don't we do that just for the hell of it? And just make it a bit cleaner there. And the hood. Okay, so this is secondary. That green is disgusting. With too much green is not good. This huge vent at the top, the ram air hood, is pretty good as well. I do like these vents better though. The vents are my favourite because they are kind of classic, but I'm going to go with the ram air hood because I think that looks great as well. I think those two options are both what I'll jump between. Mirrors, okay, these are stock mirrors which are secondary colour, and there's no reason to swap those other than to get rid of them. Oh, custom mirrors, none. Oh, they're black, that's why I can't see them. Okay, let's go for a respray and let's figure out what we're going to do with it. I think metallic paint is probably an essential. Oh, look at that black. Wow, that looks great, doesn't it? I mean, what if we do the black? Can we do... I mean, what the hell, is that it? Are we done on black? Are we done on black? Probably. I mean, I was wanting a kind of red build. I like lava red. That is always a classic. And it's got a great pearlescent under lava red as well. So I'm kind of tempted by that. I need to get rid of that green because that is completely buggering it up, isn't it? But the black. Let's go for the black, shall we? And we'll see if we can put a pearlescent on it. If we fail, we'll just swap it over. Or graphite. Actually, graphite. I prefer graphite. I'm going to go there. Because what I'm thinking is pearlescent time, not bluish silver. If we can get the green in there. I don't know why I want to put the green in. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Maybe I should put the blue in. Candy pink. That looks good. There's a lot of them that look good in here. I mean, you could do salmon pink. I don't think I've ever done a salmon pink one. Weird, isn't it? That looks good. Orange, naturally. I think some of these are too bright. So getting the pearlescent right is a tricky one. Race yellow is also excellent. See, there's the green. So this is a dew yellow green, a bit more subdued in relation to greens. And maybe pearl green is too much. Yeah, lime green is too much. I think it does look good. But I think it's going to be dew yellow. I think that's what we're going to go for. It adds a little bit of a green hint to it. Secondary colour, so this is all the roll bars and the mirrors, isn't it? Let's just have a look at the classics and just add something from the selection there. Maybe something a bit... maybe we should go for a dark green or something. Or a bison brown even. I mean, that looks alright, doesn't it? If we wank that on, it doesn't clash. And I think I've got a theme. I'm not sure that I like it yet, but oh, crew emblem. We're going to get rid of that because, oh no, we're going to put that on. No, we don't want to put that on. I'm thinking about the wrong car here. Okay, that is the respray roll cage. So I put a roll cage in. It's got a secondary roll cage because these are generally very good track cars, but you might just get rid of the roll cage. So I am tempted to get rid of it entirely. And we don't really see it because of the blacked out windows anyway, so yeah, that kind of ruins the secondary colours, but let's get rid of the roll cage. Skirts, we have the carbon skirts there, can you see them? It just extends the bottom. I like that Verlierer rare kind of accent there, that's nice. Spoiler, right, we don't have a spoiler. The reason was because it looks great without a spoiler, but look at the traction gains. So for that reason, maybe we should put a spoiler on. Even though the last one was a race build, ironically I'm only now putting a spoiler on. Tuner wing or secondary wing. They all look the same. I think tuna wing gives us the primary, so we're going to go with that. And suspension is to the max, sport suspension. Just to give you an idea, you can put it up, but it's a sports car. It's a track car, it's a decent track car, so you want to pick a good one. That's the cat there, you might be able to hear. I don't know what wing. What have I done here? Have I gone for high-end stock rims? Yeah, Carbon Inferno. Now I'm going to change these rims to sport because there's some cheapies in sport that I've not really used in time. There's the standard Inferno. That is great. What else have we got? Yeah, I'm going to find something in here that looks good. I promise, it's going to be good. Ulza, I like Ulza. Ground Ride is also excellent. There's that shiny on the edge. S Racer. Oh yeah, that looks like the one to me. Keep going, keep going. S Racer, I think. The thing is, I don't think I've even used half of these. I don't know why. You know, I'm normally really good with bargains. Alright, so we've got black rims are kind of the standard, aren't they, that you want. Don't worry, we're going to go, but white. White look great. What? These are brake calipers are the secondary colour, aren't they? And they're a bit brown. Why have I done that? We could go red and go for something really interesting, but I'm just going to float through and see what the yellows look like. If we can get a kind of subdued yellow that isn't too bright, we might get away with it. Race yellow looks alright, funnily enough. Any kind of, I suppose it's tending towards brown is what we're looking for. Gold, you know, gold is what we have. Excellent. Tyres, tyre enhancements, we have that. Tyre design, let's get rid of the logo because we don't want people to know we've used some cheap rims. Who's going to spot the difference anyway? Oh, tyre smoke. What have we got? Green tyre smoke, that will actually still go. Windows, limo obviously. I'm going to stick with limos. I should have had it clear for a track build on the previous one, but I just like the look of the limos. Alright, that is it complete after all that time. You've long awaited this. This is a great car. This is a great car. It's a must-have car in the... Did I say that? I didn't even say it. Here's the other value discounts that we have on this week, so I'm going to be reviewing those as well. But this is the one, I think. This is the real deal. No, I'm not so sure about that green now. But listen to the engine. That is what you buy this. One of the reasons why you buy this and purchase this car. I think we've done an excellent build there. And there's a bit of understeer. Nice rear-wheel drive car. This was originally as a TVR Sagaris. It was a 4-litre 400 HP beast. Obviously now 400 HP sounds small, but back in the day that was massive. But it's really a joy to drive. You look at the internals as well, it's picked up on that Ram effect, I can't see. What's that in the middle? Central console. I suppose we could have done with a slightly better internal. It's a bit too standardised. You know, it looks a bit too cheap for a TVR. But I don't think it's too bad. I think we could do with an update on that, Rockstar. Maybe they'll introduce a new Verlierer. Let's get out of there and go back to the front. And maybe we should go and have a look at the prize ride, see how they did with their customization. This is a recommended vehicle, you know. You have to purchase this one way or another if you are into cars, especially the historic cars, the TVRs, a custom-built Blackpool British car, if anybody hasn't heard of them. And they used to go up in flames all the time on the motorway with new owners not running them in properly. It was brilliant to see. I mean, it wasn't brilliant, it was sad really, but that's the jealous of me saying I despise people who have better things than me, and I'm glad when those things burn. Isn't that wrong? But anyway, this car, you know, this is the accessible way of getting this excellent vehicle. Let's have a little look, see. Maybe the god of car parking spaces will put us right close to it. That's not right close, is it? But we're on the right level. So there's the Verlierer area. In red, see, I was going to do a red build as well, but my red build would have been better than that. I think that's a bit cheap. I'll just show you the old prize ride. There you go, just to confirm it. That's what you're looking at. But mine is I think you can agree is a far better build. They've gone for the deep dish on the original rims there. But you know, I'm not a fan of those. I like what we've put on them. I mean, we could look at some other rims for some deep dish action. But yeah, this is a mighty fine car. It's a must-have car, an essential vehicle. You need to purchase it. Let's go outside. I mean, maybe this won't be the one for you with regards to colours, because you know, it is quite specific. You know, getting those browns in there. Look at that! Look at that sound system. Actually, I said the internals were crap, but the sound system is pretty good looking there with those tweeters. Very nice car. I think you can be happy with this one. As it's free, you only need to place top 3 in 3 street race races. That is very easy, So easily doable. 3 days in a row. So crack on and just do it and win it for free, even though it's only 700 grand. It's, you know, 700 grand is cheap. So yeah, I think that's helped you make your decision, I'm sure. Give me your comments below on what you think of my build. And if it's been helpful, but do like and subscribe, or do the reverse if it was super unuseful and a bum steer. I didn't say performance, did I? Talk about performance. I should probably briefly mention that it's in a sports class, therefore the performance is not great in races. It's good enough, but not good enough to win races. You know, it's good for just driving around the session, doing some power slides around the corners, get off your bike. Oh, it's so much fun to drive. Such a good sounding car. Brilliant sounding car. You just have to get it for just having fun driving around. You know, forget about the races, you know, you don't need to race every day. Look at the way the vents, you can see the wheels beneath those vents. Just the detail on this car is excellent. So I'd probably say, I've been saying buy it, but I'll probably say customization wise, I mean, it's average, you know, it's good. But for 700 grand, that's the retail price. That's very good customization wise for what you're getting. I don't know where I'm going there. Anyway, if it's been useful, you know what to do. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. If you are playing GTA today,